Simon, Cracklin' Rosie, still to come on the show this morning. Can't even believe I get to say this. Basil Brush and Melanie C. Time for the headlines now with Tina.
BBC News at 8:30. This is Tina Dahealy. Boris Johnson has responded to 2 by-election defeats, saying he would reflect on voters' concerns, but he would keep going. In the Devon constituency of Tiverton and Honiton, the Liberal Democrats overturned a Tory majority of 24,000. In Wakefield, Labour took back a previous so-called Red Wall seat from the Tories, which they gained in 2019. The Conservative Party chairman Oliver Dowden has resigned in response to the defeats, saying someone had to take responsibility. There will be more disruption to rail services this morning as the effects of the second 24-hour strike by members of the RMT union continue to be felt. Talks yesterday failed to resolve the dispute about pay and conditions. And Prince Charles will open the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Rwanda today. He's expected to say that it's up to countries which have the Queen as head of state to decide whether they want to remain monarchies or become republics in the future. Today's weather, scattered heavy showers, but Scotland will stay sunnier. That's the BBC News. Our next at 9.
Thank you, Tina on tour. Here's Paul Scott with the sport.
Thank you very much, Zoe. Good morning. Now, it's not long until the third tennis Grand Slam of the year gets underway on the supergrass of Wimbledon. A lot of attention will be on US Open champion Emma Raducanu, who's reached the 4th round last year, just weeks after completing her A-levels. Some have since claimed her results have suffered because of commercial distractions. Her agent, Max Eisenbud, disagrees and says she's got the game to be at the top of the pyramid for years and years.
I can't remember too many matches where she didn't play good tennis or solid tennis. The other girls are playing great against her. I know from the outside you guys want to look at all those things, but if she locked herself in the room for the whole year and didn't do anything, I think it would be the same.
Well, there is, of course, full coverage of Wimbledon from Monday across BBC Radio, TV and on the BBC Sport website. England's bowlers had a good opening day at the start of the third and final test against New Zealand at Headingley. At one stage, they had the tourists 123 for 5, but Daryl Mitchell's 78 steadied the ship. So at the other stage, they were 225 for 5, and that's how they'll resume later this morning. Former England captain Alistair Cook says England bowlers did well to give the tourists fat boy slim pickings.
Stuart Broad, Matthew Potts in particular, I think he bowled 20 overs for 28 runs. You know, he was absolutely relentless. And Jack Leach, the first day when everyone normally doesn't expect to spin into bowl, and in particular he bowled 38 overs and bowled well.
And finally, Rory McIlroy has a share of the lead after the first round of the PGA Travellers Championship after shooting an 8 under par 62.
Beautiful work there. At least 6 references to Glastonbury. Nice work. Thank you, Paul.
BBC Radio 2.
Live from Glastonbury Festival.
The Zoe Ball Breakfast Show.